Hey, Okie Tools here, and this is going to be episode 2 in my Ford Expedition project series that I'm doing. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to remove one of these back trim pieces. This is in the trunk of the Ford Expedition. This actually is the what you're looking at is the lid to where the jack goes on the 2003 through 2006 models, year models, and the actual back pieces, trim pieces that cover the back of the third row. So as you can tell by the color difference from the carpet and the trim, this is not the original one that came with my vehicle. My vehicle actually, since it was a special service vehicle, didn't actually have anything in the rear but a locker box, I believe, or a safe for holding equipment. So when I actually take this out, I'll show you what mine actually looked like when I got it. And this is the trim piece that would normally go on there in a civilian vehicle, and I picked this one up at a salvage yard. It's kind of nasty and is actually broken, and but it's the only one they had that day that I could come across. So since then I've actually found a nicer, cleaner one that is not broken and that actually matches the trim and carpet in my vehicle. So I'm going to show you taking out the old one and putting the new one in. So this is a real simple project, real simple process of taking it out. There's only 4 bolts. They're all 8mm, and they're really easy to get to and take out. Sorry about the wind in advance, it's just kind of windy today. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and locate your handle for the actual lid. Go ahead and open it, and it actually just pops off. It just has these 2 little pieces right here that hold it in place. As you can see, this one's real dirty and it's broken. I think it actually got ran over in the junkyard, but it's all I could come across that day. So this is my jack. I don't actually have a jack that came with my vehicle, so I just got an aftermarket jack, and that's what I carry it in. There's some tools for roadside emergencies, and as you can see, there's more broken pieces of it. Now this piece is actually held in by 4 bolts, and I'll go ahead and show you those now. These are the first set of bolts right here, and these are for where the actual latch goes into to hold the lid down. So you go ahead and take those off. Second set of bolts are actually back here, and you actually have to take this, unhook this from underneath here. This kind of shoves in to the plastic trim pieces at the back of the lift gate and everything. So you just unhook it from there, and then you can get to the bolts. Like so. So this is one of the last 2 8mm bolts that you got to take out. And the other one is over here. So now that all the bolts are out, and since mine isn't clipped in, it should just come right out like you see there. And just to kind of show you what I was talking about, there was normally a clip right there and a clip right here, and then there are portions that they actually click into right there and right there that I didn't actually do, but when I do the next one, you'll see me install those into those positions. So this is the way mine looks when I got it. You could just see the hinges back there for the third row, and just this bare metal. And the reason for that is, as you can see, there's a bolt hole right there they drilled, and a bolt hole right there they drilled, and there was most likely used to be a rack back here, or a safe of something that when it was in service that it was being used for to store equipment or gear or whatnot. And once they took that out, when they decommissioned it, it didn't have anything but the bare metal back here. So that's why I actually was looking for the appropriate trim pieces to actually go back here, so this wouldn't be bare metal, so I'd actually have a continuous bed here to actually put stuff in, and nice flat cargo area, and not so look so shabby with just this bare metal. Although I think it would be cool if I could get a safe to put back here too, just like they had. Okay, we got the 2 new pieces here, and these are the clips I was talking about that you need to be aware of, and they fit right into these slots right here and right there, so just be aware of ahead and set your new piece in, and if you need to locate those slots in there for those two, you just go ahead and lift that up and set them in like that. There's one. Sorry if I'm blocking you. Set the other in like that, and you're ready to go into putting those bolts in, and then going ahead and feeding this down in here to where it's underneath the trim. Sorry if you're out of frame. Okay, now you just need to start working this all the way around, and then you can put in your last two bolts that go right there. Okay, I got it all fed in. You can see there the corner. If you need to, if you're having some trouble getting it in on this area, this actually just pops off. Just be aware of that. Be careful when you're popping it off and putting it back, so you don't hurt the fastener or anything that holds it in there, the clip. And you just push it under there like that. So this piece right here can line up. It has an F for forward, so you face it that way. It's actually the clasp for where the handle goes. Okay, that's in there, and now all you need to do is put the lid on. One more thing that I forgot, mine doesn't actually have the jack would go right here. Mine doesn't actually have the little piece that comes up that you actually put the jack on and screw down. But what mine does have, or I got from the junkyard, is this nice piece that actually covers up. That's where the you put the drop down for the spare tire that's underneath. So just go ahead and push that into place, and that holds all that down and makes it look nice. So we're ready for the lid. Ready to set the lid in place. You just line up those two pieces right there with those two slots. Make sure it's all the way seated, and there you go. Check the latch. Looks a lot nicer than my other one did, a lot cleaner. I can clean it up a little bit more even if I want to with a good carpet cleaner or something. And it's a good match, pretty good match for my interior. A lot better than that tan one I had. And gives you a nice solid surface all the way to your third row. I like to keep mine down for storage. Gives you a nice flat surface and gives you a little bit of space in here for a jack. So I like to keep my jack in a bag right there. So it's a nice little storage area. So this is my video showing you how to take the trunk trim piece out and replace it with a new one for a 2003 through 2006 Ford Expedition. Thanks for watching.